Hi everybody, welcome to another Life Foods health video update. In this particular video we're going to be looking at organic cacao products. Some of our best products, our most popular products are the cacao products. We get asked a lot of questions at Life Food about cacao and the different types of products that you can get from the cacao pod and the cacao bean. So in this video we thought we'd go through the advantages of cacao, why it's good for you, how to introduce it to your diet, and the different types of products that you can get that are cacao based products. So let's get straight into it, shall we? So what exactly is cacao? Well, cacao is real chocolate. Essentially, all the chocolate in the world is based on cacao. Some of you might be familiar with cocoa. And cacao and cocoa are not they're exactly the same. They're coming from the same tree and the same origin, but cocoa is more processed and it's not a raw product, whereas cacao itself is a raw product. It comes from the cacao tree. As you can see a shot on the screen now, that's a pod that hangs on the cacao tree, on the branches of the cacao tree. They're these kind of decent sized pods, about size of your hand, a decent sized hand, that you can hold them in your hand. And when you break open the pods, there's these little beans inside, like little cocoons, and they're these little cacao beans inside. Now, that's where all the goodness of cacao is in these beans. So you can just eat cacao beans as they are. They're quite bitter though, but people do just eat cacao beans as they are. Or you can crush them down. We'll talk about the different types of products in a moment. Most cacao, it's grown in a lot of different countries of the world. Cacao, surprisingly, you can get it in a lot of it's produced in South American countries where it's tropical, where the climate's 21 to 32 degrees Celsius. It grows well there. You can get it in Indonesia, India. There's a lot of Samoa, I think, does cacao. Fiji, it does cacao. So there's a lot of different places where cacao will grow. We source our LifeFoods cacao is grown in South America. So there's different types of products that you can produce from the cacao bean. You can have cacao beans on their own, as I said, or you can have cacao nibs. And a cacao nib is the crushed down cacao bean. It sort of fragments into small little pieces when you crush the cacao bean, and that's what we call cacao nibs. And cacao nibs are a great little additive into foods. You can add them into smoothies, or mix them in with baking, or you can just eat cacao nibs. We sell cacao nibs at LifeFoods. We also sell a blend of cacao nibs and goji berries mixed in together, and they are delicious because the cacao in itself is a little bit bitter, but when you mix it with something sweet like a goji berry, you get a really yummy taste. You can also get cacao butter, the fat from the cacao bean can be removed or separated from the rest of the cacao, and that's how you get cacao butter, and that's what a lot of chocolate uses. And you can make your own raw chocolate using raw organic cacao butter, and we do again sell that at LifeFoods. The butter's got a really nice flavour to it, and it, as I said, you can make chocolate quite easily. And then, of course, you can form a powder from the cacao bean as well. You can form cacao powder, and that's probably one of the most popular forms of cacao is the powder because it's very easily assimilated into your diet. You can bake with it. You can use it in smoothies. So cacao powder is a really popular one. So those are the common forms of cacao. So how can chocolate be good for me? A lot of people are quite amazed when you can actually make chocolate that's good for you. Well, it is doable. Believe me, we do it a lot here at LifeFoods, making healthy chocolate. What you have to understand about cacao is raw cacao, which it is. Cacao is a raw product, has one of the highest amounts of antioxidants in food known to man. And antioxidants are known for anti-aging benefits, and they help boost your immune system. So having antioxidants in your diet as well and prevent degenerative diseases. So getting antioxidants into your diet is a good thing. So what nutrients can you get from it? It's got magnesium. It's known for having magnesium, and magnesium's got a lot of uses, over 300 uses in the body, so it's good to get a source of magnesium. And it's also a good source of iron as well for people who are anemic. You can get iron out of cacao products, and minerals like magnesium, copper, zinc, phosphorus, and potassium. And it's a source of vitamin C, and it contains many B vitamins, so it's good for vegetarians. So there's a lot of nutrients packed into cacao, and obviously because it's a raw product, it retains a lot of those nutrients. So that's why we at LifeFoods prefer raw products, because they don't get depleted of their nutrients through any processing. And it also has protein as well. You can get protein out of cacao. So some more health benefits there. It contains monoamine oxidase enzyme inhibitors, or MOA inhibitors, which release the happy hormones and can aid in appetite suppression. And it leaves you feeling happy, as anandamide, known as bliss chemical, is released when we exercise. You can get that from cacao. For even more of a good feel factor, it has tryptophan, which helps the body release happy hormones. So some people report after they eat cacao-based products that they sort of feel a happy buzz sort of feeling. Um, so that is one advantage of taking cacao as well. A lot of people say that when they eat chocolate, they sort of feel a happy response to it. That's questionable what chocolate you're having if it's just the addiction to sugar that you're getting. But obviously cacao-based products, which we're talking about here, raw organic products, we don't add any sugar to them, especially not when we're making our chocolate. We don't add refined white sugar, most definitely not. But anyway, the fact of the matter is there's things in cacao that can naturally give you a bliss sort of response. How can you use it? As we said, it's always best to have it raw. You can make chocolate, desserts, cookies, cakes. You can add the things into cacao powder or nibs into smoothies, shakes, and you can also use it as a hot chocolate. We do that a lot at LifeFoods. Is we just mix it in like a hot drink and milk. If you want to add milk, you can, and you just add hot water and you can have it like a hot drink. It's a nice thing to do in winter to warm yourself up and get some of the nutrients from cacao at the same time. And the beans and nibs can be added as trail mixes or eaten as snacks. As I mentioned earlier, we have a cacao berry crunch, which is a mixture of cacao and goji as a snack, and it is really quite yummy. Coming up tomorrow in the LifeFoods edition, we're going to be looking at how to make raw chocolate. We're going to show you a video of the LifeFoods kitchen, and we'll just show you how to take cacao products and cacao butter in particular, and how to make your own chocolate at home. It's a great little party trick to do. If you've got people coming over, you can show them how you can make your own chocolate. And it's raw organic chocolate's what we're making here. So it's got some great benefits in there for you, but it can taste good. Chocolate doesn't have to be refined white sugar products, and you can actually make chocolate that's got nutrients in it, stuff that's good for your body. And we'll talk about how to do that, and you can easily do that from home yourself. So thanks for listening for this LifeFoods update. Just to remind you, if you want to check out our store, go to lifefoods.co.nz. We sell a range of cacao products. And you can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/lifefoods. Thanks very much for listening. Bye for now.